Hi.
Hi.
I'm Amy and
I'm Asha.
Asha, and we are so excited to see you this week. How have you been? How have you been, Asha?
I've been good.
You have been good? Awesome. How was school this week?
It was great.
Great. Did you go into school or were you home?
I was working on the iPad.
Yeah, but did you get a chance to go in and see your friends?
Mm-hmm.
Was that fun?
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. I'm so glad. Well, today we're talking about Ridgeway Kids and the parables of Jesus. Do you want to hear about a parable of Jesus?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Well, today's parable is the parable of the widow's mite. Do you know what a mite is?
No.
No? You don't? So a mite is like a coin that they used back in Jesus' time. And that mite was a small piece, almost like a quarter. It was really a small piece of money, not a lot of money. And they, you would have it in like a change purse. Pretty cool, huh? Well, the story that we're about to hear is about giving. And have you ever had to give something away?
I gave some tools to Pasha, so I think he'll be happy. I think he's happy with them now, with the tools. I think because I saw him building with the tools, and he gave his car away, but I actually wanted him to have it.
Oh, wow. So he gave his stuff away and you wanted to give him something in return. Is that true? Oh, that is very generous of you. Do you know what Jesus asked us to do? Is that we would be generous.
Yeah, and he asked us to give away our toys when we have enough toys.
Yes, so when we have an abundance, we should give and give freely. Why would he want us to give freely?
Because maybe we don't play with them anymore.
True.
Like I didn't play with the tools anymore.
Oh, so we give when when it is nice to make sure that other people can play with things that we don't need anymore.
Yeah, like they gave me the tools and now I'm giving Pasha the tools.
Oh, wow. That is very generous and very kind.
So we pass out things to other people.
Okay. Well, I think that what you're saying and about being generous and giving has a lot to do with our story today. So before we go any further, we're going to take a break and we're going to stand up. And I think that on Sundays, do we always try to worship God? And we can worship God not just by reading our Bibles and doing our lesson, but by singing, right?
wait to see what's next. I wanna face this world with wonder and excitement. Face every challenge every day.
Welcome back. How are you? Well, today's story isn't really so much of a parable as it is a story that Jesus observed, and the gospel writers wrote it down because I think they thought it was really important for us to hear. And this story comes from Luke 21. And it was a time when Jesus was with his disciples and they were at the temple. And they saw people giving their offering to the temple. So they would walk in and they would put their money down. And there were a lot of people there and they had lots of money. And they would put money and money and money, all that they had. They would give a portion to the temple. Well, then Jesus observed this woman. She was a poor widow. And she only had 2 very small copper coins. Almost like having just 2 pennies. And that was all that she had. And she put it into the offering box. And Jesus said, all of these people that had walked by, they gave their gifts out of their wealth. But she gave out of her poverty. And she put in all that she had to live on. So here's the story of this woman who loved God so much that she gave all that she had. Now, I understand you might have a little piggy bank and it's full of money and it's really good for you to save that money. But it's not always about what we have in our piggy bank that we can give to God. What it is Jesus is talking about our heart. And in 2 Corinthians 9 and 7, Apostle Paul is taking the words of Jesus and he's saying that we should be cheerful givers. So not just with our money and what's in our piggy bank, but what's in our heart. Are we giving generously from our heart? Are we caring about others and living selflessly, thinking of others before ourselves? Because here's the really amazing thing. We can do this because Jesus gave generously. So knowing that Jesus sacrificed so much for us, what can you sacrifice this week in order to show how much God loves you and how much God loves others? I want you to think about that and let me know how it goes. All right. Well, take care and have a great week, and I'll see you soon.